So, hello everyone. So, today in this video, we are going to learn about the mostly used tool in MS Excel. First of all, I would like to give you a quick introduction about MS Excel. As we know, Excel is the industry leading spreadsheet program which is used for data manipulation, data analysis, and visualization also. So, in visualization, we can create pivot charts, pie charts, bar charts, even column charts, and we can create different kind of charts also. Like Excel is not only used for the calculations, but it is also used for visualization also. And you can also filter and sort the data all within one program. So now moving further, we will discuss about the data table in MS Excel in our video. So we will learn about how do we create the data table and what is its benefit. So let's have a quick look about MS Excel. How does it look and what is its when Okay, first of all, I would like to share my screen. So let's have a look. As you can see, this is the first dialog window appears when we actually start MS Excel, and this is the home menu where we have different templates. Like this is the blank workbook in which we generally start our like in which we start our data which we are going to perform. And first of all, I would like to open a blank workbook. So as you can see, we have so many like no, tools and ribbons. Here we have home ribbon, we have an insert ribbon, page layout ribbon, formulas. So we have different tools in this, and like the as you can see, these are the rows and these are the columns A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on. So these are the columns we have in our spreadsheet, and the numberings on the left hand side. As you can see, these are the rows. So now let's moving forward. As I have already mentioned, that we will learn about a data table. So what is data table, and what is its use, and how where do we use the main tool of data table is like. A data table is one of the mostly used tool of what if analysis. So now if I talk about what if analysis, I would like to tell you that what if analysis is the process of changing the values in cells to see how those changes will affect the outcome of the formulas on the worksheet. So if like as you can see, we have data ribbon here, and when we go on the data menu, here is the tool. As you can see the icon, and it is written like it is written here, what if analysis. So as we can see it, like we have three types of what if analysis to run here. First of all, it is scenario manager, in which you can create different groups of values or scenarios and switch between them. Next, we have goal seek, in which you will find the right input for the value you want. And the third one is the data table, in which we will be learning in our video. So a data table is see, as you can see, it is written like see the results of multiple inputs at the same time. So let's start. First of all, I would like to create a small like data in which we are going to work. Like suppose you have to calculate the loan amount, and for which we have principal the principal amount. So the principal amount, I would like to say that it is 70,000 rupees. And then next I have Rate of interest. The rate of interest we have is for per year, as you can say, as you can see, or many of you have a knowledge of like rate of interest is calculated annually on the principal amount. So let's say if rate of interest is 12.50%. And next we have time, like what is the total time we got for the repayment of the loan amount or repayment of the principal. So let's see, let's say time in, we can take time in months. So let's say we have the duration for like 2 years, and that will be 24 months, as we have already mentioned. Then time will be, we will be taking in months. Okay, next, the first thing is we want here for the data table is the calculated installment. We like for, like as we know, like we want an installment, like if if we have taken a loan amount of rupees 70,000, so what will be the installment we are going to pay monthly for the next 24 months is we. So the formula we have to calculate the loan amount for which the rate of interest is 12.50% for the next 24 months, like, or we can say next 2 years. So to calculate the installment, we have a formula which is PMT formula. So to calculate the installment, we would like to, we apply the formula is equals to PMT brackets open. First of all, you can see that here it is written like what we have to enter the next, like next value what we have to enter, and here it is written rate. So first of all we will select the rate of interest value, and we will divide it by 12. So it is divided by 12 because the rate of interest is implemented on the principal amount for 1 year only, and here as you can see we have time in 2 years, the time for 2 years, so we will calculate it. So we will divide it by 12. Next, as you can see, the NPER is already highlighted, and the next value to be selected is the time in months. So next we will select the cell of the time in months like 24. Then we can move further. Next, we will select the principal amount and bracket closed and enter. So when you will hit enter, you will get the amount for which, like which you have to pay monthly for the next 24 months. Sorry. So the next we will calculate is the payable amount, that how much amount are you going to pay back. Okay, many of you have the questions about like about the installment, the negative sign in the installment. So don't worry about the negative sign in the answer, because this is the amount you have been credited. So it will definitely have a positive sign like 70,000. But the amount, the installment amount, like let's say 3,311.51 rupees, this is the amount which is going to be deducted from your account, and that's why it has a negative sign with it. Okay, so there is no negative response or no negative impact of this negative sign in this value. So next we are going to calculate the payable amount and payable amount. So how do we calculate the payable amount is we will going to apply the formula. First of all, we would hit is equals to, now brackets open, and what is the payable amount? So the payable amount is like this is the installment, and it will be multiplied by the time. Bracket closed and enter. So this is the payable amount which you have to repay in next 24 months. Now if we want to calculate it, how much interest you are going to pay. If we say that payable interest, what is the payable interest? So we will, to calculate the payable interest, we have a formula like is equal, we would hit is equals to brackets open, and next we have to calculate the payable interest. So brackets open, the payable interest, like the payable amount, select the cell of the payable amount and which is to be subtracted, and hit enter. Okay, we have to, okay. So this is the payable interest, like 9,476 rupees 28 paise. So this is the payable interest which you are going to pay extra from your loan amount. So next what is the use of data table here? So first of all, I would like to create a table in which we would be calculating the installment for the next 5, or I can say for the next 3 to 4 years. So first of all, I would like to mention 24, or as we can also write 12, then next 24 for the, like this is the 1 year for 12 months, then the second year, then we would like to have third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh year and so on. So select these two, we will drag and drop. So this is the amount, or this is the time duration for the next 3 to 5 years, like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So we have the time duration for the next 8 years, and next we will write here the amount, the principal amount on which the installment is going to be calculated. So first of all, as I have already written the principal amount of 70,000, I would like to again enter the value 70,000. Next, I would like to enter the amount of rupees 1 lakh. Next, I would like to enter the amount of rupees 1,50,000. Next, 2 lakhs. Next, I would like to enter the amount of 2,50,000 and so on. You can also add many as many values which you want to calculate. So next, what we will do, like this is the formula which we have, like as you can see, the formula which we have entered here to calculate the installment amount of the principal, for the principal amount which was 70,000 and the rate of interest was 12.50%. So first of all, we will copy the cell of this, the installment one, and we will paste it right down here. So we will have to change the values as if we will select here. So as you can see, it is showing that these 3 rows or these 3 cells are selected, but we have to select these 3 cells. So you have to change values here, like we have to give the rate here, rate of interest. So we will select it. Then next we will have to select the time, and next we will have to select the principal amount and hit enter, and you will get the value here. So now we have to calculate the installments of 70,000 for 1 year, then for 2 years, then for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and so on. So first of all, what we would like to do, we will select the whole table. The whole selection is necessary to calculate the installments to run the data table function. So after selecting the table, we will go to data menu, then what if analysis, as I have already told you before about what if analysis. So we will click on the drop down. The third one is the data table option, and we will click on data table. So next is this dialog box appears in which you have to input the values in for which you have to calculate the values. So first of all, it will ask you what is the row input cell. So as you know, what we have here in our rows is the time duration. So we will, for input cell, we will select the time in months cell like a B4, and the column input cell, as you can see, we have the principal amount on the on the column D column, and the column input cell we will select the principal amount 70,000, cell reference B2. So we will hit OK, and you will get the amount, the what will be the payable interest for the next 3 to 5 years on certain principal amount. So this is how you will calculate the data table, or so this is the formula, and this is how you will calculate the installments for the next year, for the next certain years, and for the next certain sum of amount. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching.